This week's leadership tip. Imagine right now that there's a company of 20 employees. Well, what will that company comprise of or look like by the year 2020? Well, of those 20 employees, 12 will be working within the organization, working on projects, working on systems, and moving things forward. 6 will be contract workers, and at least 2 will be remote workers. So when we look at that as a scale, look at that and overlay it on your organization, are you ready for that? This week's leadership tip is for you to imagine what your organization would look like with more remote workers, with more contract workers, and to ask yourself, how would we need to lead an organization that has people working outside of the organization, in the organization, and then also contract workers? Because it requires a very morphing ability as a leader to work successfully with each of those types of groups. For example, if you're right now a leader working with people in-house, it's fairly easy, typically face-to-face, to come up with solution, to see where people are at from a motivation and level. But when you have contract workers, it's easy for many organizations to view contract workers as being outside the system. And so therefore they don't get the attention, the same coaching, mentoring, guiding, or support that maybe people that are in the head office get. And then also for those that are remote workers, a lot of times out of sight, out of mind, we forget. So for you this week, what I want you to think about is, are you giving equal attention to the people that are inside the organization, that are contractors, and that are remote workers? Because the future of work is going to require us to be able to successfully interface with all of them, and it's going to be continuing to morph and change as we move forward.